Let's begin our login page. So after we enter the password and click this login button, then we log in. And since the account I just log in is a super user, we are able to visit this manage user page. And in this page, we can log the details of the all users of this website. And you can see we can log a user ID, his name, and his privilege level. And we have things like search bar. If you want to looking for a specific user, you can just simply type out its name. It's very convenient. And also, if you want to change a credential of a user, you can just, for example, here you can just click this manager button, and now here, if you click this change credential button, there will a model pop out, and now start there. You can do some change on this text box, and then if you want to change its name, you can just change here, and then after you click save, uh, it change. And if you want to delete this user, you can just simply delete this user. That's just very easy here.
To create the new user, we can just use the functionality of manage user where you can see the options to create new users. So we can just go into that, then we can supply with the name of the new user, username that they're going to use, and the password they're going to use to log into the system. And then we can select if this user is going to be a super user or not. And then we just got to click the create users to create it. And if we think we don't want to create it, we can just cancel it from there. That will bring us back to the previous screen. So this route is just for the super users. The regular users won't be able to get into the manage user to create a new user. So that is the create new user functionality of the system. Similarly, on the select plan functionality, we can go to the select page where you can see different plans tile down here, which could be accessed by using the search bar to search for a particular plan with the name on the title. So let's say if we do the test, this is the plan that's going to pop up, which we can select and go further with it. So this is the functionality of the plan view. So, I mean, the different plan title view system. And to create a new plan, we just got to select the create new plan, and that will give this page where you can write down the title of the plan, the headers, the value type, if it has any restriction on the values or not, or and if it is the sorting attributes. And these numbers of headers, value types can be variable for different plans, and that can be added to be more or less using these plus and minus bottom up here. And the data view is going to include the view titles and then the dates that can have different numbers of titles and dates as well. So we can change that using this plus and minus over here. So if we want to have a proper restriction among the users, whether they'll be accessed to read only or write only can be selected from down here. So we'll have a user list and we can either select just for read, or if we do the write, they're going to have both read and write permission.
Once a plan has been created, super users have the ability on the Select Plan page to manage plans. On this screen, you are shown the various headers, types, restrictions in the same format as they're entered on the Create Plan screen. All of these are able to be changed except for the number of headers and the number of dates. To view a particular plan, we can then go back to the Select Plan page and select a plan we wish to view. If we don't have access to that plan, it'll kick us back out. If we do have access, however, we will be shown what is referred to as a plan view. This view is a summary of the data views, which are related to the dates. So here we can see that the selected sorting attribute is work country, which can be changed in the Manage Plan page to sort by different or multiple attributes. And we can see the count breakdown by date on the right, in this case by month. Additionally, we have the ability to sort by a particular column. So if we do want to see a specific country, then we can filter for it, such as the USA, and we can see all of the summary for that. Additionally, we can generate plan view, which will update it to the most recent data of the data views. Despite plan views being tied to data views, we do still have the ability to edit plan views. So we can click edit mode, and if we have the right permission, then we are able to edit it. We can change individual cells, or we can add rows and save these changes. However, they will not propagate into the data views.
So for the data view, it has simple tabular data, which is very similar to an Excel file. You have the ability to edit different cells and have that change immediately committed. So I'll change this, save changes. It'll stay changed. For step back and step ahead, it's for changing the different dates within a plan. In order to export, you just click the export button and it'll take whatever the data is on the screen and send it to an Excel file. So if we save that and open it, it reflects the data on the page. And if we want to import, we can choose a file with the same headers and it'll immediately update it with the data in the file as long as the columns are the same. And as for carry forward functionality, if we add a row here, it'll add an empty row, it'll put an employee ID, and click carry forward to save the change. It will carry that change across all future dates. Like so. And if the employee ID does not exist in future dates, it will append it to the end. This also works if we want to change an existing one to say something like this. And it's reflected across all number 2s.